We have to talk about Uriah Heep, Demons and Wizards, 1972. This is the album that not only was a hit in Europe, but also broke them here in the US. Phenomenal album. The opening track, The Wizard. Let's talk about that one, the origins of the lyrics, and how a pot of tea ends up in the song.
Well, once again, this is another band that some people don't think are prog. And actually, when their first album was released, it really wasn't greeted very well. In fact, I opened the piece with a quote from the Rolling Stone critic Melissa Mills, who said about their debut album, "If this group make it, I'll have to commit suicide," which is a little bit extreme.
Wow. Yeah, I
And
read that. Yeah. Whew.
yeah, and really, if someone were to say that these days in a review, be rightly sort of slagged off, because
Yeah.
it's no laughing matter, that sort of thing. But I think what she was obviously trying to say is she hated it so much,
Yeah.
the idea of them being successful was anathema to her. But the Heap have been going on for donkey's years. I mean, again, we could look up on Wikipedia and find out how many albums they've made because they released one not too long ago. I think.
Well, I just happen to have it in front of me here, Kevin. Let's see. Uriah Heep. Yeah, studio albums, 25 total. So by the time they had this, well, this has been one, two. This is album number 4, Demons and Wizards.
Yeah,
25 total, including one that just came out last year, Chaos and Color.
that's right.
Nick Box
So
is
I mean, no
still. He's
matter,
got the band continuing through. I think they're still going today.
yeah. So no matter what some sniffy people may say about them, there's a huge fan base out there that have kept the Heap going all these years, and so you have to say, hats off to them. As to Demons and Wizards, I think it is their sort of their most progressive album. They were getting closer and closer to it with their sort of previous albums, and the big song on it is The Wizard. It does start with acoustic guitar and then the sound of a whistling kettle. So they were brewing up a pot of tea in the studio. Such an English thing to do, isn't it? And they discovered that the key of the kettle was in C, which was perfectly in tune with the song. So there we are. They happily incorporated the noise of the kettle. The lyrics came from a dream that Hensley had, Ken Hensley, and he had a dream about meeting some wizard. And night after night, he was meeting this wizard in his dream. So eventually, he wrote about this, and suddenly, the wizard was gone. The dream didn't never happened again. So maybe it was telling him to write the song.